What's up, YouTube? I'm Zero Zeus, and welcome back to another Boruto video. Fucking finally. So this is gonna be my Boruto episode 173 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and let's get into the video because I've just been sitting in here for like a whole hour straight trying to get the machinery, the technology, and everything to work the way that I wanted to, but it just won't. So let's try to start this off, right? So, as everybody knows, because I'm pretty sure everybody has seen the spoilers by now. If you haven't, I don't know where you have been at or what you've been looking at, but the spoilers have been out. And basically, the God tree, that's all I have to say. It's like we finally have something that has some hype built up behind it in Boruto, and I think this is like really cool. Um, it's something that people have really been asking for a long time. Is just like from the spoilers, what can be interpreted from the spoilers is that we are gonna get a whole lot of Kara in the future, Jigen, Kawaki, stuff like that. So we can definitely look forward to that. Um, I like the way this episode is basically just leading Boruto and Sarada back into their rematch. That's like crazy. I just think that's so funny. And it's leading them back into their rematch, but the one thing that I really do not like about it is the fact that they kind of used Deepa in their fight with Deepa and the Sage Mode as an excuse for Mitsuki to not be a part of the fight, which is, oh, he's too powerful. Obviously not. Obviously not. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that. It's still yet to be seen. Still yet to be seen. But still, though, like, I would have rather him been there and just not been able to use Sage Jutsu or to use the Sage Mode or something to where it's just not Boruto and Sarada again. Then it's like, they have all these rumors, that float around, going around. Basically, people are like, they'll lose again, stuff like that. It is gonna be really crazy to see what happens because it's good. It's good. They really need Deepa to be in the way. It's really cool that he's in the way and that you have all these other guys like bah in the background. It's like, I think that's really cool. But I just wish Mitsuki could be around for it. I just hate the fact that he has nothing to do with it because it'd be really cool for him to be there while the rest of his team has finally gotten their level up and he can be there to add support. He doesn't have to be like, you know, the main one in the front, and he's not gonna be. That's gonna be all Boruto, but whatever. So basically, I'm just skipping all the way into all the hype stuff and not even explaining. In the beginning of that episode, right? They were basically returning Anato's ring to his wife, Mia. I don't know, but and basically they were telling him, I guess Boruto isn't supposed to tell her what happened to him, but she's gonna eventually figure out, and she knows just about. She's pretty much leaning that way herself already, and he basically spills the beans and tells her what has been going on, what her husband was working on, and how Victor and others are trying to use his cover his death up, and keep the strange theme rolling. And they're like trying to stop her from running off, all that little stuff like that. And meanwhile, you have Konohamaru and Mujino on a really cool mission, right? They're like undercover, right? They're undercover. I cannot remember what this guy, what his name, who he is, or what he is, but he's not important. The thing is that they're undercover and they're undercover and they're following him. That I think that's really cool. To see them doing ninja shinobi type stuff, and so basically they're getting taken through like, I don't know, this facility. This part of the facility that's like really locked down and they're like really up on like cleanliness and stuff like that. You see them getting blown off and all this other stuff, and it's just like, it looks like it's a procedure, it looks like it's standard, right? And basically they have another room to enter into, and this time it's just like this weird little light that they say are burning off the microorganisms and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh. And so meanwhile, in the midst of this, while this is going on, they've been placed under a genjutsu, and the two guards that are with that old guy are actually Konohamaru and Mujino, and they break the genjutsu, and they basically release him out of it. And this is when you get the reveal of like the whole. At first, when I first looked at it, I wasn't even thinking about the spoilers. I've been seeing the spoilers. I don't know what I was thinking about. I've been seeing the spoilers like days ago. And I was just looking at it. I'm like, man, without them revealing the tree itself, I already thought like, man, this looks like the God tree. This looked like the whole God tree. Like, the next thing you know, you can see the humans, mainly because the people, the way that they were hanging out of it, they look exactly like it, except they were pointing up instead of down. And yeah, it was just like really weird to see in Boruto. And can I add, I just forgot to say this too. Can I add Konohamaru? No, it was Mujino. Just straight up, just ran up and just cut off Victor's hand, even though we know it doesn't mean anything. We know it doesn't mean anything, but he did that. And that's crazy. He just like sliced off his hand, and then he was over there walking on his Adam's Family type beat, crawling across the ground. And just like, that's the first thing that I thought of. That was crazy, because I feel like blood. They cut him. They cut him. It was just like they're showing stuff that you usually didn't see in Boruto. They're showing more and more and more and more of it. So hopefully they'll get better at it, because I'm not trying to see anybody crying any blocks of rectangular blood, Anyway, all this leads to basically Boruto and Sarada versus Deepa again. So this is when the conversation stops about the episode, because basically you know what's gonna happen. These guys are in the midst of about to be in a fight. They've discovered Victor. They're in the middle of his laboratory. They have witnesses. They are witnesses, and basically the only thing they have to do is get out with the information and tell everybody. And at the same time, you have Boruto and Sarada making their way towards them, which is like, like I said, it's setting up the rematch, which everybody's waiting to see. But I think I'm in this video right here, man. Probably. Yeah, I'm in the video right here. This has been my Boruto episode 173 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next video. There will be a next video. I got a new internet service and everything, so I'm just like 100% on go. So just be looking for it.